Hello, and welcome back. I hope that everybody can actually hear me this time because I didn't realize that in my yesterday's stream that I was extremely quiet, which is funny because I didn't change any settings from the last time that I had streamed prior to that, and I always thought that I was extremely loud. But it turned out that I was really quiet. So there's that. Um, Hopefully the audio is better. Uh, Definitely hoping that it is. So today, my main goal for the game is to build 3 storage houses. I want to build one in every island that I currently have. And then as I, make or explore more islands, I will go ahead and build storage houses there. I did progress a tad bit in the story, not really much earlier today. And then tomorrow I will be live during the day for a little bit, but not for a long time. So tonight, hopefully, I can be live a little bit longer, but that also depends on how tired I am because I'm not gonna lie, I got barely any sleep last night. All 3 of my kids have decided to get sick all at once, and then my husband's like, hey, guess what? I'm sick too. So there is that. I will go ahead and show the houses that we had building. I believe when I left off yesterday, this was being built. So we have the Pikachu statue right here. For this specific island, I have not entirely decided on what I'm actually going to do with it. Oh, we did get a new friend. Right here. I did get a few other ones as well. I don't think I got really anyone, but oh no, there was another one that I also got on this island as well. It's actually the one that's talking over there. Let's go see what they need real fast. And then we can figure out where I'm going to build the storage. Oh, and then in the little house that we built before I left yesterday, a Pokemon did come. I just remembered something I wanted to ask you about. What is it that you need? So you see this tall thing, thin thing here? So remember the tip of it always being lit up real pretty, yo? I always really liked that, you know? So I've been waiting for it to light up, but it's just staying dark. Do you think it might be broken? I can't speak right now. Ah, yes. This is something that humans made to illuminate the town. It's called a street light. And as you just say, Trubrish, I think that's how you pronounce the Pokemon. These contraptions were meant to shine with beautiful lights, but for that, I believe we need electricity. Yo, electricity, huh? That makes sense. If we have a pet Pokemon who can generate electricity, they might be able to light up these street lights. And just like the old days, a Pokemon who can generate electricity. Oh, yo, I think I might know one. Who? Oh, that's true. I bet Palmy can generate some electricity for us. And I see them to be living in a place like this, yo. I believe we do have Palmy already. Yeah, I have Palmy already. You should be right there. I knew I had you. Hey. Why? No, 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 no. Why are you running from me? Mommy, no, wrong one. I'm going away. I had a Pokemon running from me, and it's not even the one I needed. Where are you? I know. Are you over there? No, you're not. You. No. You are over here somewhere. Because I needed your... Like I said, I knew I had this Pokemon. I knew. I knew. Follow me. Come on. Let's go. I do need to finish this bridge. No, don't get distracted on what needs to be done. Hey, come on. Come on, Slowpoke. I'm trying to figure out, what do I have you do now? It is the right Pokemon. Yeah, so... Oh, there we go. What just happened? Indeed, this ought to brighten up the town a bit. Being able to generate electricity is a pretty dang amazing. Awesome. Wow. Respect, yo. Seriously. You're pretty awesome too, Ditto. Thanks to you two, I can finally have this beautiful light in my life again. Why don't you try lighting up other streetlights too? This should brighten up the town even more. Okay, so... over here... And there's one over here. There's one here. Is that... I don't hear any noises. Hey Diddle, do you got a second? Hearing some weird noises coming from over this way. What do you think's making them, yo? I'm really interested into weird noises, you know, but it's always fun to do things with friends, so why don't you come check it out? Check out where the noises are coming from with me, Ditto. I am not asking a Pokemon if they're scared. I'd be scared too if I just heard some random noise. Not that I was too scared to go alone or anything. Okay, I'll be following right behind you. Lead us over to where the noise are coming from. Well, are we gonna finally address... Oh, I think we are. We are. This? This baby right here? Please say we're finally talking about this. Isn't this Snorlax? Yeah. Please tell me. Please tell me we're finally going to address Snorlax. Just one of my favorite things just up and disappeared on me. It was like this cute little fluffy puffy fluff thing. Gosh, I just can't sleep without it. Maybe a fluffy puffy Pokemon would know what to do, but where could I find someone like this? Are we? Yeah, we are talking about you. Finally! Finally! Yo, those weird sounds were the snores of this sleeping Snorlax? Not scared anymore? I told you I wasn't scared, but still, yeah. Still totally thinks of you. But yo, this Snorlax is totally covered in moss, more like moss licks. Am I right? Hee hee. Do you think they've been sleeping here for so long that this moss had time to just grow naturally on them? Either way, this loud snoring is pretty disruptive. I think I better wake them up, but that might not be easy. Oh, I know. We can ask the professor. I bet they'll know how to wake up the sleeping Snorlax. Let's go ask together. I just tend to start quests before they're even available, apparently. I don't know how I did that. Oh, trust me, I already knew what the noises were. Figured out why I couldn't get it to even let me place down food. So, that's great. I've been hearing the oddest noises for a while now. I don't suppose you two know something about it. That's Mosslock snoring. Yo, there are Snorlax who's been sleeping so long that they're covered in moss. Ditto and I found them. What? A mossy Snorlax? Now you certainly caught my attention. And I was totally the first one to notice the sounds, yo. I can't draw any conclusions until I've seen this Snorlax for myself. I hate to put you out of your way, but please take me to that Snorlax. Hey, I'm bored. Mind if I tag along? It's always more fun places to go with friends. That's quite true. Let's all go together, shall we? Thanks a bunch. All right, let's hit the trail. Come on, come on. I had to wait for everybody. Alright. We're all here. Finally. Finally. Alright. What are we gonna get? Oh, that's one mossy Snorlax, alright. And some awfully impressive snoring. I love my naps as much as the next one, but this is some next level napping. Yes, it's well known that once a Snorlax falls asleep, they don't wake up easily. But I've never heard of one sleeping so long that they get covered in they get completely covered in moss. I'm reading ahead before I even get there. I have to imagine their body would grow weak after going all this time without eating. How do you think we wake them up? Don't most folks naturally wake up when the sun comes out? I mean, nighttime is playtime for me, but... Oh, that's it, Maweth. Huh? What'd I say? I believe the reason the Snorlax won't wake up is because this town is simply too dark. So dark, in fact, that they can't tell the night from the day, and that's why they're still sleeping. Probably. Yeah, that makes sense. You have the most professory ideas. And I give the best hints. Which leads us to me, ditto. If at all possible, I'd like you to brighten up this town. If we can wake a Pokemon who's been sleeping for such an incredibly long time, maybe we can hear more about when the humans were still around. As for Maweth and Tubish, could you two please do what you can to assist Ditto? If you all work together, I'm sure you can succeed. I kind of like it dark, but how could I not return the favor after Ditto helped me out so much? I'll totally help out too if it'll stop the snoring. Cool. We got another quest. What do you got? Hey, Ditto, guess what? I just came up with a way to brighten up the town. What you got? Remember when Tubish asked you to light up a streetlight earlier? Maybe we can find more streetlights and light them up. Wait, they're already lit up. Dang, Ditto, you already thought of that? Should have guessed you'd be way ahead of me. This should be bright enough to wake up Snorlax, right? I'm gonna check on them again. Come on, Ditto, let's go. Oh. Oh, the bud on their head's open. Does that mean... No. They didn't seem to likely to wake up after all. What do we do? Let's see. I do feel like we're on the right track, you know, just now. I'm very curious about their flower bed head, though. Wait, could it be? Ah, yes, I believe that's it. Now listen here. Look closely at Snorlax's flower bed head. It's not fully bloomed, see? My gut is telling me if you can get the whole flower garden blooming on their head, then Snorlax will wake up. I presume. Let's see, I'm quite sure the flower bud on Snorlax's head reacts to brightness. Which means if we can get this town much, much brighter, we'll see a fully bloomed field of flowers. But we don't currently have enough light for that. Try setting up lots of bright electricity-powered machines like streetlights. I think that ought to help. Here, let's assume that the field of flowers and full bloom is worth 100 bloom points. In that case, I'd give Snorlax flower bedhead 55 bloom points. I'm sure it'll be quite the challenge, but I hope you'll all work together and strive for 100 bloom points. And of course, you can always come and ask me if there's something you don't understand. So, what if we also just broke the cave? Presumably. Would that make a difference in any way? Would it? That's what my guess is. Fire's bright. What do you have to say? Now I'm doing a quest when I wanted to build. I heard you're trying to make the town brighter, right? Well, guess what? I know a way that things make brighter without using electricity. What is it? You use fire instead, like this. Ah, so build another one of these. I'm sure a place like this would be bright even at night. It might even get Pokemon who like fire to show up. If you ever decide to make a place like this, please take me with you. I can help. Don't take you yet. Because I do need to get the supplies to do it. Oh. Tell me that there isn't anybody. Nope. Oh! I accidentally cut too far down. Okay. Now that I gotta let that tree grow. So we need a couple of things. A couple things. I'm still gonna build the storage. Oh, I could put it over there too. Wow. So what we'll do, we'll build 2 of them. And I believe yeah, there is something odd about the square tiling. You really startled me. How'd you spot me anyway? I thought I was camouflaged. I camouflaged myself pretty perfectly. Oopsies. It's okay. It's my fault for trying to hide like that anyways. I was not expecting that at all. Okay. Oh. That's surprising. You did pretty good though, spotting me like that. So I bet you'd be good at this. Could you help me practice camouflaging myself, please? I want to get way better at it. Let's get started right away. I want to camouflage myself as something more complex. Just, you know, nothing super big. I can't do that. What would be perfect is maybe something small, like a toy that you can change into different shapes. Got anything like that? Oh, thank God, I needed more bricks. Okay, show me some toy bricks. Yes. Now, I need, yes. Oh, I needed 2 of those since I said I was going to. Oh. I want 2 of those. You make it this way, got something for you. Oh, you brought me some toy blocks. Thanks, Ditto. Okay, time to try out my new camouflage. Ta-da! And next, boom. The last one, how's this? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Phew, so what you think? Pretty perfect, huh? Yeah, no, that was pretty good. Do you want to learn this move too? You do, right? Oh, since you asked so nicely, I'll just teach you. Just you. Now watch real close. Okay, I have not seen anybody tell me you can do this. At all. So, that's a shock. I haven't seen anybody use this one. That was a complete shock to me. Okay, do I have... I don't have any fruit, so... or berries. Let's go, 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 go. Let's get it going. I gotta get it going. You can't tell, I can't help but to yawn. Alright. We got to... and then go over here and do the other one, and then we'll grab torch. Ooh, I might build... no, I don't want it there. I was thinking about doing the storage right there, but then I changed my mind. Alright, now let's go over here. Get our little fire breather. Alright, follow me. This way. Of course. I guess it's not quite as bright as places with electricity. I bet a Pokemon who likes warm places would be really happy to be here. You can come find me again when you want to use fire for something. I'll help you out. Wait. I have one more for you. What are you doing? I still have one more for you to do. Because why not? Because it's saying you can get 3 Pokemon with this one, so. Come on. Okay. So, now we have those. Okay, cool. Alright, now I got to figure out where I should build. The storage. Oh, that's right. I needed to talk to you. I'm having to give you some. Yes, I know you dropped. Okay, never mind. Apparently you are not going to help with that. Okay. You know what? Could build the storage over there. I did start to build something over there. And that was going to be a house for another Pokemon. Toughness is this one is pretty much bleh. What? Or cut all off? What would happen? What would they look? Would they be maybe smooth and shiny? I don't want to know why you're asking that. This area, many Pokemon are here. It's funny, because it's... How's your comfort level? You want something relaxing. Out of curiosity, you want this hammock? Oh? Yeah? Okay, I'm surprised you actually liked it. Not gonna lie. Was not expecting that. Okay, now, could completely... No, because I want it to be pretty big. That's the only problem. I mean, I could possibly put it at the top of there. So much brighter now. Hold on. My goal wasn't to sit here and do quests. I wanted to build my thing. It's okay. Doing the quest. Oh, it's just you speaking. What do you have to say, sir? This town sure does seem brighter. We still have enough fully bloomed field of flowers we'd like to see on Snorlax's head. I wonder if there's a Pokemon somewhere that could light up the town with some powerful electricity. You like Pikachu? Look, there's somebody on the ground over there. Oh no, you're right. What do we do? Am I missing something? What's all that commotion? Everyone's gathering around something on that island. Whatever could it be? Come along then. Let's go find out. Oh. Oh, that's right. Goodness, where am I? And where are my little friends? Pleased to make your acquaintance, I think. Ah, you woke up. I'm so glad you're unharmed. Now let's see here. From the looks of you, I'd say you're a Pikachu, right? An awfully pale one. I suppose you're not wrong. My appearance is rather peaky. Peaky compared to other Pikachus. In fact, I'm a Pikachu. Might make for a rather charming nickname. Pardon my asking, but where did all of you come from? That's what we'd like to ask you. Found you collapsed here. We found you collapsed here, all out of the blue. Where in the world were you until then? Were you hiding somewhere? However, did you end up collapse in this strange place? However did that's the key word, I. Apologies, I just can't seem to remember. Wait, do you have amnesia? Well, at the very least, I do remember feeling quite tired and falling over. What happened to you? I'm so sorry, I just can't remember what happened very well. You should totally take it easy, yo. Maybe you should sleep a little bit if you're feeling tired. Why, thank you. You're too kind. But it appears I've been sleeping for some time, so I'm feeling quite refreshed at the moment. I see. It sounds like a complicated situation. I do have a favor to ask of you, though. Oh, how can I help you? This town seems to be perpetually covered in dark clouds for some reason. We've all been working hard to brighten up this place. Why, yes, now that you mention it, it is quite dark around here. And since you're a Pokemon who can use powerful electricity, we were really hoping you could help us out. What do you say? Of course. If my power can be any use at all, I would be delighted to help. Well, without further ado, what seems to be the problem? Pika? Oh dear, this is quite strange. Pika? It appears as though I'm no longer able to generate electricity. What? But Pikachus are known for wielding incredible electricity, even summoning thunderbolts. What exactly is going on? Well, indeed, I'm just as shocked as you are. I'm so sorry. It doesn't look like I'll be able to aid you at this time. Nonsense. We're still very grateful for your aid. Right now, we need any help we can get from any Pokemon. And on top of that, Ditto here has some sort of mysterious power. Is it possible that just by spending some time with them, you may recover your electricity and remember the past too? Thank you, right? There's no use of moping about. While I don't know how exactly I can help right now, I shall do my very best to be of assistance. It's lovely to meet you all. Nice to meet ya. From today on, we're friends. I love making friends. The more the merrier, yo. Up. That is what I have built over there. How did you end up over here? I have so many questions, and none that are not being answered. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, I was just jumped in the water. Okay. I don't think really that there's anywhere I can build my hang right here right now. Oh, why didn't I just put the shower right here? What was I thinking? But ah ha ha ha. Now there's water right there. Cool. Anywho, you there. Where did this Pokemon go? Okay, Pokemon's gone. I don't know. I don't know where that one went. Maybe no. I'm not. Okay, that's not what I wanted. We are. Why do I keep going to settings? We are going to go to Wither Wastelands. That's for sure where I'm going. Because I did build a little bit there. Okay. I still need to build stairs going here. I did start this. I had something in mind for this and then I completely lost it. Now, for the storage though, my goal is we're going to take out most of this. Most of this area. Take it mostly out. Still. Another Ditto doll. How much of this do I want? Yeah. We're going to clear this whole section. I need to make some bread. Okay. And then, yeah, what we'll do is we'll also take this down. Okay. We're gonna go across. My plan for this hill is to make this hill my area and to make down there by the whole Pokemon area for them. I figured, you know, by doing that, I'm also allowing me to have more space to do things as well. And giving them more space as well for them. Even though I might have some Pokemon up here, I definitely want to have a Pokemon live with me. But I haven't quite figured out who I would. Just quite yet. So, there is that. And then, that's not what I selected. The flooring I want to go with needs squishy clay. Can I get squishy clay over here? I don't remember. Pretty sure the answer was no. Do I not? Professor, you are in my way again. I can go get it. I know I have a lot of it in Rocky. But the question is, do I want to go all the way there? Hey, you know what? I'm actually going to have you follow me real fast. I need you to light something in my house. I need it lit. Woohoo! And yeah, I don't have any. Actually, you're my husband's favorite Pokemon. So I can't add you to live with me. Fine. I won't ask you to live with me since it's not allowed. We are gonna go get squishy clay. Bleak Beach. That's where I wanted to go. That is where I wanted to go. God dang. Okay. Now that I have arrived home, I need to check here. Where's all my squishy clay? I know I have squishy clay somewhere. I keep putting it up. Okay. No squishy clay. Oh, wait. This is exactly why I wanted to build a storage. No? Okay, I'm genuinely shocked. Ah, but this would be perfect. This area would be completely perfect. This entire area would be perfect. Yep. Mm-hmm. Too perfect. And take the doors. So we'll still use the doors. Spin around in circles. Okay. And I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna make some bread if I can. Oh, something I already have. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go make some bread. Some food. What? I don't want that in there, thank you. Now, okay. Okay, I need to go to the restroom. So I'm gonna go run to the restroom real quick, and then I will start this. I'm gonna figure out what color I want to do. Okay. And we are dancing. Alright. I think I'm going to keep... Yeah, we're going to keep this strip. Simply because I have a plan to put flowers right there. Which one are you? There it is. I'm just being blind. Okay. Now, let's go see over here. What is this? I think we're gonna do marble. Yeah, we'll do it out of marble. I don't think that's what it's... I thought it was this one, but every time I go to use this one, it doesn't match. Oh well. Ooh. That's when I use all my lumber. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, I can only make 10. Out of limestone. Okay. That's fine. I will go breaking in a little bit. I'm not wrong. I have a feeling. Yeah, I was wrong. That's fine. What we'll do is I will break all of these. And redo them. Da, da, da. I need to click on this for a second though. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Do. Look at that. All right. Even though I know there's technically a kitchen already here, my plan for the storage room is to have a kitchen in it. And I know there's technically a kitchen here already. I still want to have one of my own. So, let's go break limestone. Stylish frying pan. Cool. Is there? Oh, there's another one here. No more. Okay, cool. This limestone, on the other hand, curiosity. No. That would also be super nice when I do what I wanted to do with this area, which I wanted to make a nice little seating area over here. Oh, can't break that. I need that for the habitat. Ooh, nice and open again. Now we got a lot of limestone. Let's see. Got marble. Why did that go? Yeah. I might change where the door is at. Oh, this will be nice flooring as well. Oh, do I want to go all the way to the back wall? No. Yes. Now I can't decide. I cannot decide. Yeah. I am going to just walk out this back side. So I will be right back again. Okay, so sorry for that. My son was asking for me to come and say goodnight to him. So I went and said goodnight to him, which I don't ever mind stopping what I'm doing to go say goodnight to him. And that's the truth. So do I want that many windows? Yeah. Which, let's go. I still think I need to buy the windows. Let's just do that real quick. Or did I already? And I do want this. Okay, what am I missing for this? Pokey middle. Where did I have Pokey metal stored at? I think it's here. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna double check. Now I don't think it was down here. Oh wait. It's okay. I do. I should have a lot more than that. I'm not quite sure. I know I had more somewhere. Was it in this one or was it in this one? And this is why I want to make a storage room. Now it really has me wondering. go up real fast. No, because if I'm gonna have a storage room, I shouldn't have that there. Okay, my brain. I think Lake Beach is where I had more, but I'm not sure. Ooh, chills. I just got the chills. Okay. Yep. There we go. Nose itches. we need more limestone. But this is how it is coming along. I'm not disappointed in any way. While we just here, well, I know I have a whole bunch of these somewhere. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see. Now, what is the mood at? I am going to possibly ending the stream very soon. So close. I not to ask you. Let's see what you think. Okay. Did you come up with something? You're always so good to me. Cool, lava berries. I'm trying to think what else it could possibly be. Is something that maybe I can just purchase? That would make it too easy. Maybe like a small stage, and I'm gonna have one already, but yeah. Let's try this. This might make a difference. I don't. Place it. Where is it? That wasn't a recipe first. There it is. How's the mood now? 99, isn't it? Hmm. Nobody has an idea? I was kind of hoping somebody would just shoot an idea at me. You, though, wanted a toy. I honestly don't know if there's anything else. Hmm. Do you have an idea? Nope. Do you have an idea? I already finished that. Right? Yeah. Hmm. I've never actually taken these all the way up. Hey. And that's for the Mewtwo. Another at all. Told me to ask around and yet again. I haven't gotten any answers. Doesn't help if I don't get any answers and no suggestions. Did have party poppers at one point. Not quite sure where they went. I'm gonna try the menu board. I wonder if that'll do anything. Probably not. There's already one here. I guess the best thing is to add a second one. Anything? Where did I put those poppers? I think they are in Lake Beach. Yes. Okay. Since I am not going to be working on the storage rooms, we'll work on those tomorrow. I am going to do as much of the main quest, of course, off camera. So this is one game that I honestly can't stop playing. This is something that I constantly play. So I am going to do that. I would take that just in case, but I highly doubt it. Like I said, I had a Pokemedal in here. What a shocker, I knew exactly where they were. Hey, look at that. We found a Pokemon. I was just a bit startled to be spoken to so suddenly. I may ask, by the way, how are you at handling poison? You see, I seem to have flopped my wings rather vigorously in my surprise, and whenever I do that, I unfortunately tend to scatter poison scales. Oh dear, you might be experiencing a short bout of dizziness. I do apologize. Oh, cool. So, let me go ahead and do this real quick. I am going to stop it here, but tomorrow we will work on more building. So I will see everybody tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful day/night and take care of yourselves. I will see everybody later. Bye bye.